Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. I'm Jenna Stauffer. Today I'll be speaking with local dentist Dr. Kendall Jones, along with our Chief Assistant State Attorney Manny Madruga. But first I want to talk about a word that you may or may not like to hear, and that's change. Now, if you're like me and you want a healthier lifestyle, you may have to make some drastic changes to get there. My first guest this morning is a certified corporate wellness coach, and she made the commitment to change everything in her home to healthy. Now that meant clearing out the shelves in the refrigerator and replacing it with the food you see behind us. This is colorful, fresh, and alive food. We're going to spend some time right now talking about the food and the healthy choices you can make for a healthy life. Heidi, thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you, Jenna. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Now this food, first of all, it looks delicious. That's behind us. So along with it being delicious, what are some other benefits of eating like this?
Well, when you see food that has a lot of color, that's bright, it's alive, as I call it, it means that it's full of nutrition. You can compare it to food that I call dead food. And by that, I'm going to say, you know, it's packaged food. It's food that's sitting on the shelves. It's got preservatives in it. You can just tell the difference. You could tell food that's bright green, bright red, bright orange, bright purple, and you know the foods I'm talking about. They're mostly vegetables. They're going to be mostly things that, like you say, you need to change a little bit to get the palate, to maybe get yourself to really enjoy these foods for what they are, fresh, full of nutrients, full of vitamins, full of health.
Okay. Now, Heidi, what was in your home? Because I mentioned to our viewers that when you decided to make the choice to make everything in your home healthy, you had to restock your refrigerator, restock your shelves. What did you have in there before?
Just like everybody has. Everybody has processed things, and I'll start with like mayonnaise and butter and the oils, the vegetable oils. You just learn that those things aren't healthy. You need to change. You need to go to the more natural things, which are olive oil. We do a lot with grapeseed oil instead of canola oil. Coconut oil. You go to, we eat Earth Balance, which is a soy butter instead of butter from, you know, the animal. Just deleting all the processed things, the crackers that you buy, that you put your, you know, in your cabinet, the, you know, the popcorn that maybe you put in your microwave oven. We learn that all these things are not good for you because of the preservatives that are in them. So instead of housing them in your cabinets, get rid of them. Put your own things in there. Now I make my own crackers and they're delicious. I wouldn't trade them for any store-bought packaged crackers. I make my own popcorn when we want it, and it's not in the microwave, it's on the stovetop. So these are just things that you can do yourself.
Now, crackers, you make your own crackers. Is this difficult?
Not at all. Nothing I do is difficult, because if it were difficult, I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
And that's one thing you'll know about me, and once you read my book, you can see that I don't believe in anything that takes more than a half an hour to do. I just believe in making things easy, making things, just making them from scratch used to mean that you slaved, you labored in your kitchen for hours and hours. To make crackers, you just, you know, the crackers I make, you take either spelt flour or rye flour, put it in a bowl, you put in some pumpkin seeds that are ground up, put in some ground sesame seeds along with some ground sunflower seeds, put that all in a bowl, make a well in the middle, put water and coconut oil or olive oil, stir it around, and then blend it together with your hands, and then roll it out. Put it on a baking and cookie sheet, take a knife and cut squares just like the size of crackers you want, put them in the oven, they're done in 15 minutes.
And it sounds delicious.
And they are delicious, and they're so good for you. They don't have any additives, nothing. You didn't put anything bad in there.
Wow. Now, Heidi, how long did it take for you to get to this healthy lifestyle that you're now living?
It takes a long time, and I always say take baby steps, walk before you run, because you might get intimidated by it. The thing is just do something. And once you do one thing, you're going to want to do other things, and that it feeds on itself, no pun intended, because you realize how good it tastes, how easy it is to do, and why am I wasting my money? So you're getting 3 different good things out of it.
Now, you mentioned something about like the mayo. You take that out, the condiments. What do you replace that with?
I make my own mayo.
You make your own mayo.
And it's delicious.
And does it taste
It's
similar?
the best. Everybody that tastes it is like, wow, where did you get this? I said, you can make it.
And it's so much healthier.
It's so much healthier and it's so much better.
Okay, well thank you for sharing all of this. And Heidi, I know you have a big book tour coming up this summer.
Yep, I'm on my way. I leave on Thursday and we head out to the Pacific Northwest, and we're going from the southernmost port of Oregon, Ashland, Oregon, and heading up to Portland and then on through Washington and then to British Columbia on a book tour.
Wow. And now if people want, updates from you, they can still follow you on your blog,
That's
correct?
right. That's right. Every Saturday I will post.
Okay, so check out Heidi's website, check out her blogs. These are great. These are priceless tips you're giving everybody, Heidi.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for being on the show this
Thanks,
morning.
Jenna.
We're going to take a quick break right now. I'll be right back after these messages with Dr. Kendall Jones. Stay with me.